Transformation doesn't always come from big breakthroughs. Sometimes it's the tiniest shifts repeated with love that change everything. And today I want to share with you a few tiny feminine habits that'll help you connect back to your body, your softness, and your soul. These little practices feel simple, but they open doorways to deep changes. And yes, I'll be sharing with you the little things I do, little rituals that might feel silly at first, but they make my day sweeter, brighter, and more me. So let's get straight into it. The first one is accept the imperfection. My love, if you're a perfectionist, this might sting a little. Everything you do doesn't have to be perfect. You can stumble over your words, you can send a text with a typo, or let a laundry sit for a day. These small acts of permission are actually radical and they help the feminine within you relax a bit, especially if you are too much in your masculine. So for me, recording videos like this, it used to feel like a huge task, and it still does, honestly. Before actually I started doing it, I delayed it for the longest time. I wasn't really chasing the perfection, honestly, but I was kind of scared to be seen in my imperfection. But eventually I decided to move through this discomfort, to be seen in my rawness. And here I am. I know my videos are not perfect, but I'm gonna keep going. So remember, every time you accept your imperfections, you are telling yourself, I am enough just as I am. And honestly, your body sighs with relief every single time you do this. Okay, number two is don't say yes immediately and say no without an apology. So, this is something that'll definitely change your life. Before saying yes, when you find yourself saying yes immediately, pause. Seriously, just take a breath. Ask your body, if I say yes right now, is it going to expand me or is it going to contract me? And you will feel it right away. And if you're somebody who's not used to listening to her body yet, that's okay. Sometimes it takes a day or two sitting with it and letting your body open before the truth comes through you. Now, when it's time to say no, whenever there is a situation, you want to say no to the situation, say it cleanly and unapologetically. No excuses, no softening, just a sacred no. I actually have been practicing this diligently, even with small things, like saying no to a favor that drains me or stepping back from something I don't want to be a part of. Every time I do it, it feels like I'm reclaiming a part of myself. The clarity, the freedom, the relaxation that my body feels is worth everything. All right. Number three is 3 to 5 minutes whisper meditation breaks. I want you to give yourself this mini retreat during the day, only for 3 to 5 minutes. If you have more time, perfect. No phones and no distractions are allowed. Close your eyes and go into this mini meditation break and whisper appreciation to yourself. Really talk to yourself like a best friend. I see you. You're doing so well. I am proud of you. I love the way you're evolving your body, mind, and soul. All the things that you hardly take any time to appreciate about yourself. Let it all out silently. The more you'll practice it, the more you'll see something in you change, like your confidence will be different, and you'll also see how creative you will become in appreciating yourself with each whisper meditation. These little meditation breaks, these whisper meditation breaks are like tiny doses of love that you probably never gave yourself before. All right. Number four is pause before you react when you're triggered. So here I want you to take 3 conscious breaths before you react. Emails, chat, conversation, anywhere you might feel like that you're about to speak from contracted state. Inhale, deep inhale, and then exhale, and then inhale, exhale 3 times consciously. You should be aware of the breath moving in and out of your body. It's like telling your nervous system, I'm safe, I don't need to rush. And when you finally respond, it comes from a place of presence and not pressure. And you know what I do? If I'm triggered with, suppose, a cab driver, I never allow myself to give them rating the same day. I tell myself, I breathe in that moment. If there is a situation I'm triggered because it has happened, that's why this thing came into my mind as an example. And I breathe in that moment. I leave the cab and I do not rate. I do not give them rating right away because, in that state, I'm angry. I don't want to spoil someone's reputation unless something like, goes wrong on a big level. It's a different case. But in a normal scenario, if it's just it's a normal trigger, I give myself space. before I react and give them a bad rating. And this tiny habit has actually saved me from many regrets. And honestly, any little annoyances can be transformed using just the breath. Number 5 is bless your food before you eat and activate your water before you drink. Every meal, every sip, it's a gift. But before you eat, pause for a moment. Close your eyes and whisper a small thank you. The Mother Earth, the sun, the rain, the farmers, and every hand that helped to bring that food to your plate. Your meal isn't just nutrition, it's your soul nourishment. So for me, this has become so much deeper ever since I started chanting this Sanskrit mantra, the Sanskrit prayer to Ma Annapurna, the goddess of food and nourishment in India that we pray to. And now suddenly, now the eating is just not the eating for me. It's kind of like a sacred ceremony. Every bite for me begins with a gratitude. And yes, water too. It's not just water, it's alive. You can give it instructions to bless you with what you want. So hold your glass of water or your bottle for a moment, breathe into it, and silently tell your water what you want it to carry into your body. Maybe you want your skin to glow. Maybe you want the water to strengthen your throat chakra. Or maybe you simply want cleansing and renewal. Water listens and it remembers. And when you drink it, it transforms you from within. Such a tiny habit, but it transforms something ordinary into pure magic. Number 6 is release a big sigh and stretch your body. Now, this might seem ridiculous at first, but trust me, sigh loudly, okay? And stretch your body. Once a day, a big and let all your tension melt away. This is actually a quick nervous system reset technique. And once you do it, your body immediately knows that you're giving it permission to relax. I do it multiple times a day. Just a messy, dramatic sigh. And yes, it looks silly, but who cares? Do it and your body will thank you. Number 7 is do things just to enjoy them. Not everything needs to have a purpose. Yes, we live in a productivity obsessed world. There's always a lot on our plates. But I've learned that the feminine in you thrives in pleasure and presence. So what kind of activities can you include just to enjoy? So let me give you some examples. You can play music and dance in your kitchen while cooking. Sit on a balcony with a cup of tea or coffee if you like that, and don't do anything. Just observe. Just look around without any intention. The only intention that you should have is to be in this moment. Then there is painting, knitting, etc. Whatever you like. Whatever helps you forget the clock for a while. That's where your soul comes back home to you, when it doesn't have to think about the time, the productivity, and 100 other things on mind. Number 8 is celebrate your cycle. This one is actually magic. Stop dreading your periods. Every menstruation cycle is a sacred release, a chance for you to let go of what did not serve you the previous month. If you're not connected to your menstruation, start right away. Learn about different phases and observe how you feel in each phase. And especially in your menstruation, honor yourself. Allow yourself to rest unapologetically. Celebrate yourself. Maybe wear something red. Wear a red lipstick. My point is, treat it like a ritual and not like a burden. It's a tiny habit, but it reconnects you with your body and your feminine wisdom in a way that nothing else can. All right, number 9 is laugh loudly once a day. Seriously, belly laughs. Unfiltered, unapologetic. For me, humor is not optional. It's essential for my survival. It's like one of my non-negotiables to live fully. Just the other day, I was sitting alone and I saw something really random and extremely funny. And I laughed so loud that I had tears in my eyes. And I literally thought after a few seconds that I am literally cracking all by myself, and this feels so good. And actually, that's normal for me. I often find myself laughing out loud, even when I'm alone. So, whether it's a silly video or a conversation with a friend, or just noticing something that is absurd that tickles your heart, let yourself laugh out loud from the belly. The feminine energy within us thrives in this lightness. Laughter is medicine, and it keeps your soul soft, even on the days when it feels heavy. All right, number 10 is end your day with softness. So finally, as you lay down at night, place your hand somewhere on your body and whisper a small prayer to yourself, to your body, to the God, to the universe, whatever feels right to you. I simply like to say to myself, thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, ancestors, my ancestors, for everything. Thank you, ancestors of this land it's a different country I stay in. Thank you, ancestors of this land, for everything. And Just like, I tell myself that you did good today. It doesn't matter if the day was messy or imperfect, you still showed up. So, my loves, falling asleep in gratitude and tenderness rewires your entire being. This tiny ritual fills you with love, strength, softness, and blessings from the universe as you drift into rest. So, my loves, these might look like tiny habits on the surface, a laugh here, a pause there, a little prayer before bed. But together they create a whole new rhythm for your life. Transformation doesn't always happen in loud, dramatic ways. Most often it happens quietly, in these little choices that keep you connected to you, to your whole being, to your body, mind, and soul, your truth, and your feminine essence. Remember, you don't have to do them all at once. Even if you start with just one, blessing your food, maybe laughing out louder, or pausing before you say yes, you're already shifting your energy. So choose whatever resonates and weave into your life with softness and watch how slowly, beautifully your feminine begins to blossom. I would love to know if there are any tiny little sweet habits that you follow in your routine and how they have shaped your life. And if you find something useful from this list, let me know which one resonated the most. Until next time, my love, stay soft, stay true, and never forget that your inner feminine essence is your greatest strength. And I'll see you next time.